Okay guys, here we are at the New York Auto Show, and we are glad to see that Porsche has brought the all-new Macan EV here. And as we know, the new Macan EV is the brand's first vehicle on their premium platform electric that has been jointly developed with Audi and the Volkswagen Group. And let's just take a quick tour of the exterior and interior of this all-new Macan EV, because it is a pretty special product and the second true EV from the Porsche brand. So here we can see the Macan EV here in this turbo specification trim. This is obviously going to be your highest output that we're going to be getting. Around 100 kilowatt hour battery pack under this thing, 800 volt architecture, pretty nice high speeds. Going around to the side here, we can see a pretty large wheel design with some more aerodynamic style wheel options we're getting now on the Macan EV, obviously for improved range, but this is still pretty decent in size. We can also see the new turbo carbonite badging that we're going to be finding around the new turbo models on the Porsche brand. So up front here we can kind of see this kind of monochrome style Porsche badge, which I think looks pretty cool in person. You can also see it on the newer generation Panamera models over there. Up front here, really unique design. It kind of mimics the Taycan just a little bit with this headlight design shape, but overall it's pretty unique. I think it looks a lot better in person than it did in pictures. It's a lot smaller and more dynamic shaped. Coming down here, we can see we have a split headlight design that's going to be separated from our daytime running lights. So we have our main kind of adaptive LED beams down here. We can see some passive aero going alongside over there, as well as some active aerodynamic stuff going on down here in this lower aero dam. So we have some active flaps and a nice long front splitter shape for this kind of intake area for some cooling, as well as for some aerodynamic purposes. We also have our Porsche dynamic cruise control radar sensor up there, as well as a part of our 360-degree camera system. There's a little bit of a front up front there, which is not too bad. And I do like the kind of subtle electric badging on the side of the Macan EV. Coming around to the side, we can see we have nice slim mirrors here, and of course with a Porsche you have endless amounts of options to kind of change things around. You can also see a lot of stuff going on here in terms of the design elements here. Obviously our battery pack is going to be kind of packed down into the lower end over here, but up here we kind of have some design elements to kind of break up that shape to make it a little bit more SUV shaped. I think that one of the most unique characteristics of the Macan EV has to be this new kind of sloped rear roofline area here. This is obviously going to be helping with aerodynamics, as well as just overall general proportions of the Macan EV to kind of make it a unique vehicle versus the regular Macan, which will be kind of sold alongside this for a little bit here in the United States just for a while. Coming out to the rear of the Macan EV, we also have a kind of sportback style design, as well as we can find our charge port door on the side over here, which appears to be locked right now. Oh, there it is. Kind of does a little bit of a power operation to open it up, and you can close it pretty easily by pressing this button, and it should come to close, but again, this is an early pre-production vehicle, so if there's any issues, that could be it. You can also see it's weather sealed around that, which is a pretty nice touch over here. Taking a quick look at the rear end of the Macan EV, you can see we have a light bar going around there, and pretty nice amount of storage space. Obviously a power rear tailgate back here, and I love that nice subtle turbo badging coming around to the rear of the Macan EV as well. You can also see a kind of the future style situation coming on the lower end of the Macan EV, obviously going to help with aerodynamics as well, and a lot of stuff going on back here. It might be a little bit busy in terms of styling, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment sections below. You can also find a little bit of a camera back here, as well as the Porsche bag outlined in the back of this LED light bar over here. Sorry. Checking the interior of the new Macan EV really quickly, we have some nice carbon fiber trim on this turbo one, as well as a pretty familiar seat design with the turbo badges up here. We can also see the new screen layout for the interior of the Macan with this new curved display up here for your driver's cockpit, as well as a new passenger display over there and a new center console screen. Pretty unique new center console design here with this floating layout, as well as a whole bunch of touch buttons here. It's going to be coming across the entire Porsche lineup. An absolutely massive heads-up display. We cannot miss that point up there, as well as our typical sport chrono clock up there, as well as a new turbo carbonate badging on the front of the steering wheel. Side of the door panels have really nice touch here as well. Again, nice all premium materials as we would expect from Porsche. Again, some of that carbon fiber trim going alongside, and a typical kind of door panel and controls over here. I do like this little subtle ambient lighting up going along the side of the Macan EV. It's a nice touch, as well as this Burmester speaker down here is also a really nice touch. You can also have a nice look at this absolutely massive panoramic glass roof we can find on the Macan EV as well. Having a quick hop inside the Macan EV, we can kind of get a little bit of a view from this driver's cockpit here. Nice thin Porsche style steering wheel. Pretty quick new upgraded infotainment system. This is a really fantastic new infotainment system. A lot of new AI and augmented reality features in here, and a lot of storage space, like I said previously over here. Still have a glove box over here, which is a nice touch. Some EVs don't have glove boxes anymore, as well as that nice sport chrono package. This one is coming equipped with tower on the roof of as well, and a lot of nice little details and touches throughout the interior of the Porsche Macan EV. And honestly, seating position is pretty cool. I do like we can kind of see the humps over the hood a little bit as well, which is a nice touch. So I think this is going to be a really popular EV. Pretty decent amount of space in the back as well, and as well we saw that cargo space back there as well, which is a nice touch. So good job, Porsche. Great first impressions on this Macan EV.